Good morning, everyone. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards and see what's in store with a message from Spirit. I am back from Maui, not in the sun anymore, but it's beautiful to be home. And definitely check out the podcast today. I did a whole share about the spiritual pilgrimage, I guess I could have put it that way, of the energies of Maui. So if that's of interest, definitely check it out. You can check it out on this page here, or you can listen to it on the audio platforms of your favorite podcast platform. So check that out. It's the Jeanette Biro podcast. But let's get to our daily card reading today. I'm using the Awakening Avalon Oracle deck that we created at Avalon Spirit. And I do want to say they make very good Christmas presents. So definitely click the link below if you are interested. So let's see what Spirit has in store for this week. What is the energy, you guys? What are we feeling this week? I hear contemplation. Contemplation for growth. Contemplation for growth. Okay, let's see. Okay. Because I'm hearing pivotal growth moments. Okay, one more. Okay, love it. Okay, so first things to do with our growth and contemplation, I'm not surprised to see this card, is the solar plexus card. So this is align with your purpose. So contemplation for growth, this makes sense to me because sometimes we may want to grow in a certain direction and we're trying to force something. So one of the first things that's coming through is notice where maybe you're forcing something. And if you feel you're having to force it, maybe pull back a little bit and see if something needs to shift in it. Maybe it's a whole different direction, but maybe it's just something you need to shift. And that really comes with this second card, which is release expectations, let go, and trust. And I really feel like these two go together especially because Spirit is saying contemplation, it's saying do some reflecting on the direction you're wanting to go, how you're going about it, and what you want to come from it. Because either the contemplation will help amplify what you're wanting to do, it'll just add extra energy to it. Maybe it'll help the universe hone in on what it is you really want. Or it'll give you the opportunity to maybe kind of shift something. Maybe in what you're trying to create, there's somebody that can help you. Maybe there's that. And so you having the expectation that you have to do it all yourself maybe can be shifted into somebody, bringing somebody else on that can help you do that. Maybe another one is to practice actively waiting. Sometimes we put something out and there's nothing more we can do in that moment, but we sit and we kind of fester in that energy. We actually then start to create this nervous energy. Instead of that, we can release the expectation of what we're wanting. Keep it out there, but release it and actively get busy in the waiting. It's called active waiting. So something to consider this week with the things that are aligned with you, the things you're trying to create, are they fully aligned with you? Is there anything that needs to shift a little bit? And are there any ways that you need to change the way in which you're going about it, or release some of the expectation so that the universe has room to bring it in? That's essentially what it is to make room for it to come in. Now, 2 ways to help amplify your creations, your intentions. First of all, not surprised, neither will you guys be, crystals. Crystal energy can amplify your intention. So again, having your crystals around, like I charged these up big time in Maui, my Lemurian crystal, this one that I use often for readings. It's a serpentine stone. I charge them up and I have them here. They're here, they are with me, and I use them to help amplify energies of things that I'm trying to either create or brainstorm or whatever that may be. So use your crystals because that's going to be beneficial right now. And this has been a really consistent message for a while now, so I would really pay attention to that. Whether you carry it in your pocket, whether you wear them around your wrist or a pendant or, whatever it may be, crystal energy will help amplify it. But do you know the very best energy for cleansing, for amplification, for manifestation? It's so simple. Sorry, It's so simple, and sometimes we forget, but it is joy. Joy, frequency, the frequency of joy and laughter. And it doesn't even have to be crazy laughter. You could even just sit in an energy of joy, of being happy with something in your life. And that can even be really small things. You could be eating a fruit that tastes so amazing. I had a moment in Maui where we had this pineapple, and the pineapple was so good. I completely immersed myself in maybe 20-30 seconds of tasting and chewing this piece of pineapple because it was so sweet and so fresh and so good. I allowed myself to pull all the joy from that experience, and that's eating a piece of pineapple, right? Like, we can find happiness and joy in something as simple as that, or something as big as a whole trip to Maui was immensely joyful. Right? But it can be the things that you choose. So really, we can choose to find joy and experience joy in many different things. That joy is going to be your greatest amplification of energy. Joy and happiness frequencies are very, very fast moving, whereas sadness and say shame and grief and guilt, those are very low frequency, slow moving energies. So they're very boggy. You want the high vibing energies. This is a natural way to have it. And you can find it, whether it's a piece of pineapple or an entire trip to Maui. Again, in whichever way it resonates for you, we can find that. So being in that energy, amplifying that energy with crystals is going to be really helpful in you moving forward. And paying attention to what you feel and releasing some of the expectations or changing some of them will really help you move forward. So I'll leave that with you guys for today. Happy Monday. I hope you guys have a beautiful week to start off with. And like I said, check out the podcast. And if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoy it. Lots of content here. Please do subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, I'll leave that with you guys for now. Have a beautiful start to your week.